LeetCoders, welcome to my new video for the problem number 876, middle of the linked list. Okay, we need to figure out the middle of the linked list. Good. So here you need to return the node which is middle of the linked list. So initially I got confused between the output explanation. I was wondering why they are talking about serialization 3 4 5 and all that, but yeah, in short, all you need to do is if you return this node, it will eventually return you 3 4 5, and similarly if you return this node, it will return you 4 5 6. Okay, after understanding this problem, if you want to solve it by yourself, pause this video and come back and compare with my solution. Okay, jumping to the whiteboard of this. All right, let's take a look. So how I'm solving this problem is using the two pointers method. For example, I'm taking two pointers p1 and p2 pointing to the head of the node, and difference between pointer p1 and p2 is P1 will move 2 steps forward in each iteration and P2 will move only 1 step forward in each iteration. So let's see how it goes. So step 1, we are moving pointer P1 2 step. Now it is pointing to node having the value 3. Now P2 is also moved 1 step and it is now pointing to the node having the value 2. Now after doing this, we'll check whether P1 is already null or it is pointing to the next element, which is P1 dot next is null. So either of this scenario, we are going to return the P2. For this situation, we are not there yet. Let's move on. So in the next iteration, again it will move, P1 will move from 3 to 5, right, and P2 will move from 2 to 3. Again we'll check P1 is null. No, P1 is not null. P1 dot next is null. Yes. So now we are going to return you P2, which will eventually return you 3 4 5 and null. Now taking the second example, 1 2 3 4 5 6, same thing, moving 2 step, pointing to 3, pointing to 2, check null, next null, no. Let's move on. It's now pointing to 5, check next, not null, this. So and this is pointing to P2. Now next step is it will be pointing to 6, and then finally eventually it will be pointing to null, and this will be pointing to 1 step from 3 to 4. And now condition satisfied for the check for P1 is null. Yes, P1 is null, so we need to return P2, which eventually return you 4 5 and 6. Let's jump to the code. How did I did this? I written this code in Java, Golang and JavaScript. So taking the Java example, it is pointing to the head is we are assigning the head to P1 and P2, and P1 not equal to null and P1 next not equal to null. So that will take care of the condition when you have only one element in your linked list. So that will take care of that, and then we'll return the head. If suppose we have more than two elements, then it will two or more than two elements, then it will go inside, and it will look for it will assign for P1, and then it will look for null condition. If it is not null, then it will move one step ahead. So we are moving one step, and this is second step. This one is just moving one step. And after doing this activity, yes, we are going to check whether P1 is null or P1 dot next equal null, then we'll return P2, right? So that's how we'll solve this. JavaScript solution is also same. If you'll take a look, it's the same condition, not much difference. And if you come to Go, only difference is we don't have while loop over there, so we need to use for loop with the same condition. And next is capital N. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and press the bell icon so that you can get notified for my next videos. Thank you.